I am thrilled to welcome our newest faculty member to the Department of Supply Chain Management in the Sam Walton College of Business, Claudia Rosales. Welcome to campus.
Thank you very much, Brent.
Yeah, we are thrilled to have Claudia join us. She brings a really unique perspective and background to our faculty. So we wanted to give you the chance to get to know her for just a few minutes today. So Claudia, how about introducing yourself to all of our supporters? So tell us a little bit, if you will, about your background and what all you're interested in.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Brent. This is a great opportunity to be here, and I really appreciate the chance of joining the supply chain management group here at Arkansas. Just to tell you a little bit about my background, I come from a slightly different background than most faculty, I would think. I grew up in Central America. I spent most of my, all of my childhood pretty much, and most of my younger years down there until my late 20s. And then I had the opportunity of coming here to the US and pursue my PhD. While I was in Guatemala, I graduated as a chemical and industrial engineer and was able to work for a few years for Colgate-Palmolive, which was a wonderful experience. You know, it got me exposed to all of the manufacturing world and the supply chain components within a manufacturing industry. And it really created in me this passion for seeing how a product or a process is produced from beginning to end. And that kind of led the way for my interest in a supply chain management type of PhD program.
Kind of going back maybe to where you grew up in Central America, you know, I think that does bring a diverse perspective to our faculty and ultimately to our students. What about that experience is a little bit different, and how has that shaped you, and how do you see that benefiting our students?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting going through a process like that, because it's not only a change of location, it's really a whole switch in culture. It's leaving family, you know, friends behind, and kind of starting a new life where you don't necessarily have the network that you used to have before. You know, thinking about it kind of made me think about minority students in general that may experience something similar. Not necessarily going to academics, you know, going to a PhD program, but even just going to an undergrad program, where maybe all of the students don't look like them, where maybe they don't see their friends growing up from school over there. There is a lot of need for support. And I think having experienced that helps me to see that more easily and to be able to provide that type of support for students that are maybe first generation college student.
Absolutely.
Maybe you know, someone who simply comes and everybody else looks different. So I think there is a lot of potential to provide support for students that come from those more diverse backgrounds.
Well, I'm so glad you decided to join our faculty and are passionate about doing that. You know, you came to us from Michigan State, as we all know, a great university, great supply chain program.
Yes.
So what attracted you to the University of Arkansas, to Northwest Arkansas? Would love to hear that.
Oh, thank you. Well, there's, you know, it was several things. I had really heard about the program for a number of years. I think this program has a very strong reputation in terms of supply chain. Everybody knows, you know, the Walton College of Business here, you know, the association with the Walton family and Walmart and J.B. Hunt. So I think it's pretty well known in our field that this is a very strong supply chain program. And you know, the interest in going more deeply into the healthcare area, plus all of the other additional benefits really, you know, sparked a huge interest in me for coming to Arkansas.
Well, it's a wonderful place to live, and we're glad to have a couple of more future Razorbacks that will be moving to Northwest Arkansas.
Yes.